Hey Domino's! Did you know that there's more funding now than ever for new businesses? Don't believe all the hype that you're hearing out there because there's a massive pool of capital just waiting to be distributed. And there's funding where new businesses can get up to $50,000, guys. I'm Dominique, business capital expert, speaker, coach, mom, and founder of DFX, a financial literacy platform helping entrepreneurs get money to grow their business. I've been in the alternative finance space for over 5 years. I've met with hundreds of businesses, underwritten I can't even tell you how many applications, and I've helped businesses secure over $5 million so far, and that's just going to continue to grow, guys. I'm passionate about entrepreneurship because it literally saved my life, guys. That's why this channel is called the Domino Effect, okay? Just like that single domino that's toppling the next, right? Every single action that you take today is what's going to move you forward, move your business forward. And it's also going to set the stage so that you can have some bigger wins tomorrow. Trust me, I know, okay? So today, in today's course, I'm going to share with you all of the secrets on how to build business credit. And then for some people, how you can do this even without your SSN, without your Social Security. Let's get into it, guys. How to build business credit that's going to report to the Business Credit Reporting Bureau, okay? I'm also going to share with you a really easy breakdown on how to get funding for your business so you don't have to use your Social Security number, guys. And lastly, but certainly not least, y'all, I'm going to hit you with a couple bonuses, all right? Some tricks on how you're going to be able to get funded super, super quick. There is more funding out there than you can even imagine, okay? And most businesses are failing. Why? Because they don't have enough funding. Not only that, but they don't have enough resources, right? They don't know where to go next. Have you ever felt like this before? You ever felt lost when you went into your banker and you were asking for help to get money, right? I literally used to fund my own business with my own personal credit cards, using my own personal savings. I ruined my personal credit, although it was already ruined, quite honestly, before I started, but I didn't make it any better, okay, when I was funding my business. So once I learned about business credit, it was literally like a whole game changer, guys. And then also for my clients too, I'm telling you, I have seen this work wonders, okay? Once you have access to the cheat code, everything is possible, okay? And if you need any help, then DM me, okay? I'm gonna send you a company that can help you if you need to work on your personal credit, because it's something that you should be working on simultaneously as you are working along this process to establish your business credit. I will connect you with the team and we will get you all set up. So use the link below to schedule a free consultation. You can go to plan.dominoeffectsgroup.com and you can get business credit and business funding quickly. Okay, guys? So here's the problem, okay? Most businesses are funded by the owner, okay? They're self-funded, right? Meaning you are literally using your own personal savings, your own personal credit cards to get this done, right? And if you've been there and you know what I'm talking about, you're risking your own personal credit, guys. But you can build a business credit profile. You can do this quickly, okay? And this is going to help save your own credit, and it's going to allow you to get the credit and the financing that you need, but you're going to do it in your business's name, okay? So you should, like we said, be working on your personal credit simultaneously, right? But once you're doing that, okay, when you're working on your personal credit, we work with you along the way. You'll know when you qualify for that 0% interest funding. That's business credit cards that you can get in your business name. So work on that simultaneously. And when you can qualify for that, that literally doubles the amount of funding that you are able to get just by combining those options, guys. So let's talk about business credit. There are 3 business credit bureaus, and you probably heard of them. I know you've heard of the personal credit bureaus. That's TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, okay? These all 3 report all of the trade lines that are happening on your personal credit. So if you get a credit card, if you get an auto loan, if you're out there car shopping, you know that you have a FICO score, right? That's probably going to get hit with some inquiries, and that is going to report on your personal credit reports, guys. Now, however, on the Business Credit Bureau side, we have Equifax Business, Equifax Experian Business, and then we have Dun & Bradstreet, okay? And Dun & Bradstreet is the #1 business credit reporting agency. You can literally build business credit and start adding trade lines to your business credit profile on Dun & Bradstreet, guys. But all right, so let me explain how you want to do this, because the first thing that you want to make sure that you have a couple things in line, right? You don't just want to go out there and start randomly applying. Okay, we're not doing that anymore. All right, we're not, nothing changes if nothing changes, right? So we're doing something different. Now, these are a couple things that you want to have in place. First, you want to have an actual business. What do I mean by that? I mean, you need to have your business registered, okay? You need an LLC, you need a corporation, for example. When you go to get registered, you're gonna go with the Secretary of State, okay? Make sure if you're already out there, you've already registered, already established, make sure that you are active. Make sure you're open, make sure you're active, make sure you don't have anything that's due, right? No statement of info that's due. Make sure that you've paid your annual fees and that you've gotten your annual report so you can see what your business looks like, okay? Second, you want to get an EIN, okay? You can get this for free, guys, at irs.gov, okay? I'll put the link down below in the description. Make sure you do this because it's so important, y'all. All right, and for my members, when you go into your back portal, I have a list of all 50 states, all of the websites for all of the Secretary of States. All you got to do is click on your link and you can pull up where you're at right now. The next thing you want to do is you want to get a professional email. All right. Now I'm talking about a real email, okay? Not a Gmail, not a Hotmail, okay? None of that. All right. You want to get it at your company name, okay? You want a professional email and you want professional numbers. You don't want your cell phone number attached to your business. Can you have your cell phone? Yes. You don't need to get rid of your cell phone number, but you don't want that as your business phone number, okay? And I want to go back to one other thing. When I talk about your business and you go and get that registered, make sure that you have an actual business address on there, okay, you guys? You don't want to be having your home address registered. This is public information, okay? So for all my lady entrepreneurs out here, my female entrepreneurs, all my entrepreneurs with families, you do not want to have your home address listed on your public information. Anybody can come look you up, a disgruntled customer, and an ex, anybody can come and find you, okay? This is 2024, so make sure you're protecting yourself. Get a virtual address. Don't get a PO box. They do not like PO boxes. You will immediately be flagged as fraud, guys. So make sure that you're not getting a PO box, because you have to think about it from the perspective of the lenders. If you have a PO box, you're not comfortable with telling them. The lender's thinking, why don't you want to tell me where your business is located, right? So that is a red flag for them, okay? Now, back to professional email. Make sure you have that. If you get your website set up, which is something that you need, make sure if you go through, you can go through GoDaddy. They actually give you an email that you can set up with your professional, that you'll get a professional email that's attached to your website. I love GoDaddy, by the way, so I recommend them for everything because I've been using GoDaddy for a long time. I've tried other platforms, but GoDaddy is amazing. Okay, I love their platform. So these are the things that's going to make you more fundable, and you want to have a professional website. And I'm not talking about your Facebook, your Instagram, or your Acuity scheduling link, okay? You want to have an actual website that, shows your business, and it needs to match what you do, okay? Because to this 2024, I can tell you that lenders and credit issuers are looking you up, okay? They're verifying what you do. We had a client that was a trucking company online. It said they were a staffing company, and the lender was like, doesn't even match. So that comes up as a red flag. So here's your next step, your action tip, guys. Go to the D&B website, okay? The one that I have in the description. You can actually search for your business and see if you're already active, right? Maybe you already have a DUNS number and you just don't even know about it. If you are, claim your business, and then they'll send you your business number. If not, get in there and request your DUNS number, okay? But you need to follow this in order, okay? Claim your business. Once you have that DUNS number, now you have some leverage. You can go out there, you can start building business credit. Now, there's lots of ways that you can build business credit, but what's the easy way, right? We get asked that a lot of the time. Guys, why are you always looking for the easy way? But listen, there is a strategic way to get this done. Listen, Domino's, you do not want to use your social security number. You don't have to, right? You went through all this work to file, to get your business registered. Now it's time to start to reap some of the benefits. So start building using your EIN. get that DUNS number so that now you can start to get something called vendor credit, okay? And there's 3 companies that I know that are directly reporting to the business credit agencies and that you can have on your business credit reporting in just a few weeks, guys, versus years if you try to do this on your own. And most people who try to do this on their own, it ends up taking 3 to 5 years, no lie, all right, for real. So guys, you can go to, here's 3. Uline, Granger, and eCredible, okay? You can open up accounts with them, and this is how you start something called vendor credit. So in other words, you're gonna go in there, you're gonna find something that's a minimum of $50, right? You're gonna get your first purchase, and then you're gonna go check out, but when you check out, you're gonna get your net 30 invoice, okay? This means they're going to ship your products. You're going to get them. Okay. You're going to get them right away. Actually, even some like the next day. When I order for Quill, I get it like the next day or the day after. But you don't have to pay for it right away, guys. You don't have to pay for it up front, which is a lifesaver for a lot of businesses. Okay. Even for my contractors out there, right? So you don't have to pay for it up front. Why? Because they are extending you credit. All right, you guys. So you buy something that's a minimum of $50, you pay that net 30 invoice back on time, which is what I suggest. That's what they're looking at. Days beyond terms, how you pay your bills on time, right? Then you have 3 trade lines immediately reporting to directly to your D&B credit report, which is super, super amazing. Okay, you've got 3, they're reporting, and this is going to help you get to the next step to where you can actually start to get fleet cards, which is like gas and maintenance for your cars, for your vehicles, for your fleets, whatever. Then you can get retail cards, and you can also work your way up to cash credit cards. Plus, we talked about the bonuses, guys. So I'm going to show you how you can get funding even if you have good personal credit. So there are fun options for those of you that actually already are in a good place with your personal credit. But first, guys, once you have vendor accounts reporting as trade lines on your business credit reports, right, you're then going to move on, right? We talked about fleet cards, we talked about the store credit cards, but we have an entire checklist, okay? It's all in the Domino Effect Club. You can download it, and it's a list of all of the vendor credit, the store credit, and even the cash cards. But in our club, the Domino Effect, you get this checklist to help you out. But there are stores, guys, that are going to give you these business credit accounts, right? Walmart, Staples, Dell, things like that. These are store credit cards that you're going to get in your business's name. And yes, you can only use them at those locations, all right? So that's a heads up, something that you should know. But you will have 3 vendor accounts, okay? And then you make sure you pay those on time, because ultimately you're trying to move up to the cash credit cards, okay? And what are cash credit cards? Well, those are the ones that you use in your business name and anywhere, okay? Like Bank of America, like Chase, Wells Fargo. These, you can even get like secured and unsecured credit cards. You can use these credit cards anywhere. But we're talking about unsecured credit cards, okay? Because you've already established yourself as a business that repays, okay? You have trade lines reporting on your business credit report. So now you want to have the cash credit cards, okay? Now you want to get to these immediately? Well, here's the tip, guys. You can literally go to different banks if you have good personal credit, okay? You can do 2 things. You can open up a business credit, you can open up a business checking account, and they'll typically offer you business cards, business credit lines, loans, things like that. You know, Chase, Bank of America, US Bank, PNC Bank, they all have programs, meaning where you don't have to show your tax returns, okay? Or, you know, your checking account statements in order for you to get approved. So if you have a 680 and above, everything is current, you know, you're not delinquent on anything, then this would be a good option for you. I have literally had clients, literally had students that have gotten 140,000 approved for 90,000, 60,000, 60,000 plus in loans, and then plus another 15 to 20,000 in 0% interest credit cards. All right, you guys. So this is really beneficial to a lot of people who are just starting their new businesses, okay? Startup capital, all right? Or if your business isn't yet generating revenue, okay? We've had these students that come in and get that 0% interest funding, and then they're able to start building up their business. So guys, here is a crucial tip for you, and I highly suggest that you know this, okay? Because this is going to give you the power position. It's going to give you leverage, right? What am I talking about? I'm talking about knowing what you're going to do with the funds, the use of funds, okay? There is such a thing, and you've probably heard of this as good debt versus bad debt. Bad debt is what happens when you don't have a plan for your money, okay? It disappears. It basically is not going to be put to use on how it's going to make profit. That's just the way it is. So have a plan so that you don't get yourself into any trouble or you don't get over leveraged with too many MCAs. We have a lot of clients that we've had to step in and help who have had 2, 3 MCAs, right? And now they're strapped. They're in a debt spiral. They have no way out unless they can figure out a way to consolidate these MCAs and get it out of the way, right? Now, we want to step in and help you with that. So schedule your one-on-one free finance assessment and consultation with my team, especially if you find yourself in that situation. If you need more expert advice on this, then we'll definitely help guide you through the best steps you can get. Like I said, I've already secured over 5 million in growing for our clients, and our managing director secured over 5 billion. So we are not only here to help you find funding, but really help you define those strategic steps and some of the things that you could do with the money so that you can maximize the funding and you can flip it and put yourself in a better situation. Couple things to keep in mind about that. If you don't know what you're going to do with the funding and you get on the call with your banker or the lender, they're going to ask you, okay, what are the funds going to be used for? And if you say, well, I don't really know, I don't really have a plan yet, you're not going to get funded. Okay. Think about that. When someone came to you and they ask you for $1,000 and you're like, what do you need $1,000 for? And they're like, I mean, I don't really know yet, but I know that I'm probably gonna need it, or I'm just gonna, I'm gonna chill for a little bit, and they don't have a job and they don't have any way of paying their back and they're not telling you where they live and they don't have a business phone number. Would you really give them $1,000? No. And here you are asking for 100,000, 200, 300,000, right? So think about it in that way, okay, guys? All right, Dominoes, I know that getting business funding is one of the most important things that you can do to grow your business. If you want to take your business to the next level, you have to start establishing business credit. You can use it for funding for buying inventory. You can use it for ads. You can use it for marketing, for your wardrobe, for travel, for getting your car wrapped, and so many other things, guys. If you're in real estate, if you're in a professional service, you're plumbing, you're doing contracting, you're doing, whatever your industry you're in, it's an excellent choice for you. Go out there and get your car wrapped, guys. It's literally like a mobile billboard, okay? Blast that baby all over social media, guys, and get your name out there, okay? This is one of the things that our clients do with business credit and funding so that they can take their business to the next level. They're thinking outside of the box, guys, and you can get business funding to do this too, all right? And while you're doing this, you're also getting more customers in the process. Now you have all of the tools in your back pocket and you know what to do next. So reach out, schedule that free one-on-one funding session at Domino Effects and DFX at plan.dominoeffectsgroup.com. Guys, in entrepreneurship, it is literally often the smallest, most consistent moves when you're committed that are going to create the biggest impact. Okay. That could be anything from reading a book, doing a follow-up email, going to a networking event, reaching out to that mentor or that advisor or that client or securing your next round of funding, whatever it is, right? In our community, TDE, the Domino Effect here, we believe that one action leads to another. One step get you to that next step. And literally every win, no matter how small, is going to be the momentum. It's going to be hard to stop once you build that up, guys. You are not alone anymore, okay? So you're pushing forward now. And now when you get forward, you're going to be able to inspire the next entrepreneur to keep going, guys. That is the power of the domino effect, okay? As business owners, we thrive, okay, when everything strategically lines up, right? We can't always predict what's going to happen in the future, but we can definitely put ourselves in a position of leverage by staying prepared and by knowing what kind of challenges are that stand in our way. And isn't that exciting to know that one intentional move can spark a whole bunch of breakthroughs for you guys? I don't know about you, but hey, that gets me pumped. So again, DFX, we provide financing and financial literacy for diverse entrepreneurs. We're helping founders establish a credible foundation, then matching you to funders, even if you've been denied by traditional banks. Guys, we're not only helping you build business credit, okay, but we're also helping you with business funding, getting that knowledge, the tools, the resources, the connections, the capital that you need, right? So that you can grow your business successfully. All right, guys, that's it for today, Dominoes. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know the YouTube algorithm, so I can continue to come out here and provide more free courses and training so that you can continue to get the knowledge and the funds that you need to grow your business. See you next time.